Hello darlings and welcome to my video. I'm Robin Woods and I'm very thankful and grateful that you're here. One tradition that many people have around Christmas are of course watching the Christmas movies. Yes, I remember as a child watching Christmas movies with my family. It was of course always the same ones each year. The Grinch, Home Alone 1 and 2, Miracle on 34th Street, and the Santa Claus. This list hasn't changed at all through these years. I don't watch many other Christmas movies except for these. Maybe perhaps Elf if I feel like it, but yeah. But why don't I watch more Christmas movies? Mostly because I don't like the new Christmas movies that has come out. And I had actually lost hope for all the Christmas movies to come. Well, it changed for me last year, when one little gem came out. And that gem was Klaus. And I fell in love. I watched it about 3 times already just for this Christmas, and it will definitely be added onto my Christmas tradition movie list. Yeah, that sentence works. Totally. But what makes it so good? I really do love the art style and how it's made in the traditional way. The style itself is very fairy tale like, and it's just a very calming and cozy atmosphere. That's a good word for it. It just makes me feel fuzzy inside and I just want to join the world because it seems so magical. It is a very great story about how Santa came to be. And it's quite a cute tale. It is a cute tale. Very cute. It all starts with a spoiled young man who are forced by his father to try to create a postal office in a town where no one sends mail to each other. I know, right? Quite thrilling, huh? It gets better, I promise. The father does this to teach his little whiny son a lesson about hardships and that you sometimes have to fight for the good things in life. This town is however notorious for their family feuds between the Ellenbows and the Crumbs. Of course, Jesper, our protagonist, does not know about this feud upon his arrival, when he does try to succeed in the goal his father has set for him, so he won't be cut off from the family wealth and be thrown out on the streets. He discovers that these people are too hateful to even send one mail to anyone else. This is when he meets the big, scary woodsman on the other side of the island. He comes up with a master plan to make the children of the Ellenbows and Crumbs to send letters to this crafty toy-making woodsman so they can get a toy. This story is about friendship and that good deeds is always worth it. And that there is more to life than luxury. I won't spoil too much about what happens, I'd rather you watch it yourself. But it's a really sweet story and I think most people, both adults and kids, can really enjoy it. I need to add this in. The woodsman's name is Klaus. I can't believe I forget that. The first thing that I noticed with this movie was how Klaus looked a lot like North from Rise of the Guardians. To the point that I thought that it was an origin story for him. Despite this not being true, I still sort of see it as an origin story for North, because I think it fits quite well. But they don't have anything to do with each other, and it's just my imagination trying to piece things together. But Klaus is quite an epic tale, and I really enjoyed this different and not ridiculous take of Santa. I feel like most Christmas movies that comes out these days are either sappy romance movies or they ridicule everything and dumps it down and makes everything annoying. I'm looking at you, Christmas Chronicles 2. I'm not saying those movies are bad, just that it's nice to sometimes get some wholesome, somewhat serious movies from time to time. Sure, it has its fair share of ridiculousness, but it doesn't look to ridicule everything Christmas stands for. I'm not someone who cares too much for Christmas. I'm not very religious of me, but sometimes it can be nice to just have a good time with people you love. You know what I mean? And Christmas is a good time to do that, I believe at least. Now I do have one major criticism for this movie. In all honesty, most of its flaws I can look past and then keep enjoying it despite it being there. But this one does bother me from time to time, and it does make me a bit annoyed. And the problem that I have is the soundtrack. Don't get me wrong, the music is amazing, I really love it on its own. But at times they put in songs that are too modern to fit that age and time, and it breaks the illusion of the fairy tale that I wanted out of this movie. I think more music should have been added to fit the actual world and age for the movie, and just skip the modern pop music. It didn't really fit, and as I said, it broke my illusion, and at times I just got annoyed with it for breaking it. Because it would have been perfect if it would have added some more nicer, maybe more old middle-aged music to it. Not middle-aged, but something older, not this pop, funky music, you know. Just add something more fitting for the environment. And then again, the other flaws I can always look past. After all, it's Christmas movies, those always tend to come with flaws. Some more than others. So this is all I had to say about Klaus, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This will be my last video for this year, since I am working full time, and these coming weeks I'll be working almost every day. So yeah, thank you for watching, see you later darlings.